Hi, I'm Chef Rick Tramonto from Chicago, and this is Fantastico. Okay, we're going to start our fourth and final dish here. It's escarole and white beans. It's a childhood Tuscan dish that I grew up on, and let me show you what we get started with. The first thing I do is we start to render down some bacon. You know, everything tastes better with bacon. And now we're going to take some mirepoix, which is carrots, onions, and celery, and we're going to put that in there, and we're going to start to cook this. And this will take a little bit of time. This will probably take about 7 or 8 minutes to really cook down and sweat down properly. And we have this beautiful escarole over here, which we've cut up and we've washed, and we're going to start to add this to the pan and start to kind of sweat this down a little bit. I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt now over the top of this, and not too much because the bacon has some salt in it, and some cracked black pepper. I've already cooked my beans. I've soaked them and I've cooked them with some of the bacon. These are white cannellini beans. You can get them canned, or you can get fresh and cook them overnight. And then after they're cooled, there's onions and garlic in here. I finish them with a lot of olive oil and just kind of like use that almost as like my stock. We're going to add a little bit of white wine to this. We're going to add our white beans. We're going to add a little bit of pepperoncini, a little bit of chili, just to get a little bit more heat in there. And a little bit of fresh lemon. The acid's going to bring up all these flavors. And a little bit of diced tomato that I've diced, a little plum tomato. Look at the colors on that, huh? It's beautiful. And we're gonna finish with just a little bit of butter, just to kind of smooth the whole thing out, give it a little bit of richness. About a tablespoon and a half of butter. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna just cut a little bit of basil. Nice big chunks of basil, and a little bit of Italian flat leaf parsley. And that whole dish now is all coming together with the butter. It's making its own little sauce, and it's almost like a little bean and escarole stew. Time to plate up. And then last but not least, we're gonna finish this with a little bit of grated Reggiano Parmigiano. Nothing like fresh Parmesan, and just kind of grate it with this little microplaner, which is great, and a good amount. You know, if you ever want to like kick this dish up a little bit, you can add some fresh truffles over the top, or a little bit of white truffle oil is always really delicious to kind of finish this dish with. It's Fantastico.